Welcome everyone! We are the Grin brothers, and we're back to playing Project Zero Maiden of Blackwater.
From the writings he found at Manor, Ren learned from
Ichiru Manor, yeah.
who lived on Mount Hikami. Ren sets out to unfathomable forest. Seriously, why is it named that?
Because it's unfathomable.
But it clearly is fathomable. Because it's there.
But you know, it's funny because you kind of skipped over most of that. you kind of skipped over most of that in the sort of writings, because that's actually stuff you'd have mostly known through the writings. But yeah, there was a folklorist and the father of Ichiru Manor.
Oh god, it's a box!
And they were trying to find this house, and they tracked this photo down. And then, you know, you fought the son of the father of the manor. The son was the hanged man.
Oh, you mean the innkeeper's son?
Yeah, that was the innkeeper's son. Yeah. The innkeeper was the owner of the manor, and it was called Ichiru Manor though. The inn.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was called the inn.
And then him and the folklorist at the time were trying to find out about this photo and track down this house.
So they were...
Also, being a writer in Project Zero series is a terrible idea, because there's always at least one dead writer.
Do you know what isn't a bad idea, though? Being a photographer.
Yeah, I must admit, that's a great survival expectancy of all.
Also, being smart and not going to Death Forest and unfathomable forest and the mountain of the dead.
To be fair, Yuri now has to...
We have a phone in there.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
I'll just check that out.
Just throw it outside the window.
Yeah.
In the course of their investigation, Ren and Marie learn if Kaiji?
Oh yes, this is something that I do find a little annoying in that they don't... Oh no, this is the Keiji Watari part.
His writings are certain to be a treasure trove of information about the mountain and its peculiar folklore. Ren and Marie happen across a videotape that has ghosts in it.
Yeah.
I assume it's got ghosts in it because it's 90% of this game is ghosts and murder.
Yeah. I will say something that is a little annoying.
Just carpet bomb the entire place. Just the whole mountain.
Yeah, I'm kind of forgetting what happened last time actually, because I thought that the interlude happened after. Before the Haruka part, but I guess not. And yeah, you did find a videotape last time.
I don't remember.
But yeah, I think it's in this chapter. You do get introduced to someone that I feel you should have been introduced earlier. Kind of wish that... I wish there was a lot more in regards to sort of stuff in regards to this game, you know, as in externally. But it'd be nice if there was like a little, I don't know, prologue OVA for it. I really enjoyed the Star Fox Zero prologue OVA they had. I shouldn't read this, but I'm not sure if you're reading it, Rafi, or if you're... Yeah, I really enjoyed the Star Fox.
I don't know if I'm reading it or not either.
Yeah, just give a chance for people to pause with each page. You only need like 3 seconds for them to do that. But yeah, I really like the
look at me. I don't know why.
Star Fox Zero OVA. It's really nice sort of watercolor paintbrush sort of style to it and all that. Hinting at a deeper plot. I'm not sure if that actually happened in Star Fox Zero. But
I forgot we owned Star Fox Zero.
Yeah, I haven't got around to actually playing it. I've played mostly Star Fox Guard. Though from what I've heard, Star Fox Zero is actually best played co-op anyway.
We should probably play it at some point. Wait, is this a videotape of...
I think it's the Keiji's videotape. I think it's, the folklorist's videotape. Oh. Because, you know, he used it actually that long ago.
Yeah, I was going to say, his plot didn't happen that long ago, then.
Oh, no, it's a journalist, I think.
Don't go in the house that just magically appears. Is this Outlast? Are we playing Outlast?
Yeah,
now?
I think it's a journalist or something because it's a woman's voice, I think.
It sounds like a woman. I'm pretty sure this is Outlast.
Yeah, there's several people who died, which you don't really get to
explore.
They're just dead people because so many people have gone up the mountain.
I don't get to touch them.
No, I think you can touch this one.
Oh.
I think you can carry this ghost, or you can see more of this film footage sort of thing. But yeah, they're basically giving you a sort of tour guide here of how you need to progress through the level.
It looks much better condition.
Which way to go.
It looks in much better condition than it did last time I've been here. I assume this is the inn. Did the phone just
ring? Frightening, isn't it?
All I heard was the Wii U gamepad vibrating, so...
Oh, well, I've mostly heard the dogs.
The box.
I'm just going to ignore that. But I'm not going to leave the place.
Dogs!
Dogs got their hair cut and it...
don't shut up.
I was about to say, it's made them bark more, but it's like, no, it hasn't changed at all.
Who are you talking to? The camera?
I guess.
Look at the camera. God, that was a bit of a jump cut there. Well, yeah, I figured that much out because you went up the stairs, woman.
I'm not exactly the best at narrating my own journalistic
She's like a let's play that's only just started.
Yeah.
No, that's a dead person. You just...
I'm going to ignore that. Like, the thing is, with the film camera, they should be able to see... They'll see him.
Yeah.
Because it seems to basically be you can see ghosts and such with film cameras. So some people have spirit sensing so they can see it naturally. Like, Yuri can just see him naturally because of she's got spiritual powers. Ren is due to ancestry.
Does that mean Jensen from Deus Ex would be able to see them because he's got, like, robot eyes?
Probably, yeah.
Does that mean just robots can see ghosts?
I guess, yeah.
So
it's kind of weird that robots...
The solution to ghosts is science.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that. To be fair, the guy who sort of originally thought, ghosts are a problem, I should think of a way to deal with them. His invention to defeat them was cameras.
Yeah. So it's science beats ghosts.
I think, there's a particular glass or mineral that he found that has an effect on the ghosts. And sort of like how the stones, the mirror stones,
yeah.
If you die from a ghost, they bring you back.
Apparently...
So apparently they have some sort of thing that only affects ghosts. Like if you die normally,
yeah.
It won't.
If you get stabbed, you're just gonna die. Apparently the reason vampires don't have reflections is there used to be silver in mirrors, and because silver is the purity metal that vampires are of course naturally weak to as well as werewolves.
Yeah.
Their reflection couldn't come through. That was a bit of a slow reaction, wasn't it, dear? That was like
to be fair, she didn't react to the ghost she saw elsewhere.
That was me reacting to the hands, just...
Oh.
So I'm dead now.
Report Rain in Rui's handwriting.
Jesus Christ, that was a terrible Let's Play video. Not that we can
I could
really
easily do a better job of that.
I don't think we really are in the right to say that, are we?
We're not terrible. Just mediocre. Which is probably a worse place to be because it's hard to make fun of mediocrity.
I don't know, I've achieved making fun of myself pretty well.
Okay, you're the poor one then. I am big enough to admit that I'm mediocre instead. Or with humble? I don't know. It's correct.
Humble enough to believe you're mediocre. And that doesn't... It's not how it works. I'm depressed enough to admit that I'm terrible.
I think I was going to bring up something, but I think there's going to be another cutscene in just a second.
Just a second.
Yes, there is, yeah. This is something that annoys me and is why I kind of wish there was a bit of a prologue episode, because I feel this should have been brought up beforehand, though he did make a slight mention of it earlier in the writings.
I don't trust it. I can't see the folder number. Also, why do the buttons light up?
There was a slight mention of this in the writings, but...
It's your cousin! Do you want to go party? I'm sorry.
But no, Kazuya is Ren's friend.
Kazuya?
Yeah, that's the thing. They mention him like once just before, in like chapter 2, and Hizoka, I believe, made one mention of him. But you don't get to see him to this point. And it's like he kind of feels like there should be more build up for him.
Who's Kazuya?
A friend of Ren's.
And is he dying?
Ren asked him to check the mountain for him.
Oh. So he's dead. Oh, maybe sending my friend up to a mountain wasn't a very smart idea. Was that a fight or what?
Yeah, basically he asked his friend, because Hisoka found the photos. Ren asked along with asking Hisoka for help, he asked his friend, and his friend was apparently very good at tracking things down because he managed to track down that mystery building that the folklorist spent ages trying to look for, as well as that innkeeper's.
I didn't think of it's just.
But I feel more should have been built up to. You can assume what's happened to Kazuya. It's pretty unobvious.
He's dead.
He's gone to Ghost Mountain without a camera.
Oh Jesus! I can get real. Oh God! I can get too close.
I didn't even know you could get through the camera. What is this magic?
I found a way. I think I'm clipping from my arm as well.
I think the hair as well.
Oh, I did not mean to do
I'm an ace photographer!
It still angers me how he points the camera. I'm sorry, no human being does that. But more importantly, that... I forgot to remember the button.
Yeah, so I guess a smaller thing I can talk about. A video game that I'm looking forward to, though it doesn't come out to next year.
Though it's not
for the
theme, that needs to be saved.
In regard, dear gosh,
no.
there's a lot of boobs later, so I'm thinking you're going to have a hard time with the amount of...
I'm going to have to delete some.
Like, what's your selection here? Like, you got...
Well, that's not...
That's
that's just because it's funny, because he's gliding through the air.
Got Rui, Mina Blackwater, Fuhi.
Side boob, straight boob.
You got like 3 of the same ones.
Yeah, I think some of them are dupes. And that's just to have another dude.
Yeah.
And, so people can't complain that I'm being post-mortem. Wait, what? Oh, was I? I don't know what I'm doing.
The post-mortem photographs are the things I've got with me.
Shouldn't the police have that? We're on an adventure again. Why do you just turn around and back away from me?
Yeah, because you used Sakaki. Yes, because I sent him up to this mountain alone. Rui, you're in a horror game. I hope you've realised this at this point.
I think after you've been attacked by a ghost, you've probably realised that you're in a horror game and or movie.
Oh no, but if you're in a horror movie, you'd be making a completely stupid decision, like going up to the mountain at night. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. What was I supposed to check?
Apparently there was something to check. Is it towards the dollhouse, or walk back towards it? It was as you were walking. There. Dolls. Oh, okay, it's just dolls of various sizes. White faces with faint smiles gaze out.
Do I have to fight that little child again?
The little child's a recurring character, but is one of the more friendly ghosts.
Yeah, do I have to fight them now? Because I can't...
Not. I
don't have the effort to fight children.
Well, you don't have to fight children later on. You may have to fight a child here. I don't think you fight the white-haired girl here.
Damn children.
Yeah, she's one of the friendlier ghosts because she's one of the few ghosts who actually stay and chat with you. Whereas a lot of ghosts are kind of like, I'm going to kill you straight up.
I can't see anything. Oh, alright, these are the doors, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which door do you... No, wait.
That one leads to the Room of Dolls.
That's the way I need to go, apparently. I think.
It says it's being shut by a powerful force.
So I have to go this way.
I guess so. Again, I felt I kept spoiling too much and, helping you out too much beforehand, which kind of ruined the fear factor. And it's a survival horror game. I think fear is supposed to be part of it.
That magic ghost thing that tells me where I'm going. Okay, cutscene.
One of the shoulder buttons, I believe.
Yeah, I think I'm pressing it, but I can't tell because magic ghost isn't appearing.
To be fair, Ren doesn't have that power, so...
Don't hesitate.
His is, my camera's reacting to something! Yuri, I've been gifted with a terrible curse. Oh, my camera helps me do the exact same thing.
Don't go alone.
Just without the curse part!
Yeah. Guess the easy... Well, without the camera, he's kind of redundant, isn't he? What's he supposed to do? Punch people?
Don't talk to me. I'm not supposed to talk to you.
I do this a lot, though.
How can they see her when they don't have camera or ghost vision?
Again, Ren is because of ancestry, as you'll find out.
Yeah, and Rui.
Rui, I think it's...
I'm the girl.
Again, this is where the whole... what was it? Gender ambiguity thing comes in the Japanese version.
In that case,
You know, Rui does point out the body-wise female, but doesn't actually have any sort of gender preference, as it were, or even much gender focused.
So the little girl's not allowed to play with dudes?
You'll all understand it when you get to Ren's ending.
Okay.
Ugh.
I really should stop turning
most
my
of
back
her
on.
character plotline is focused on Ren, despite the earlier scene actually being with Yuri.
Huh.
Because you may have seen her before.
Was it the girl that he stabbed?
Yes, you have to deal with children, I'm afraid.
you're the groom. Now find your bride.
Luckily, you don't have to fight all three at once, if I remember correctly. You have to fight them individually.
Was one of them little Rui?
No.
No. Children. Why'd they have to go and die?
I can deal with ghosts, but children!
There's only one thing worse than ghosts. Children! No.
I mean, well, actually, yes.
So it wants me to go this way? I'm literally using ghosto vision because I don't...
The fabled breadcrumbs, basically.
I can't see anything.
I also think they take away a lot of your allies to, just make it so you don't have that convenient... Oh! I get an extra shot like this! Because your allies are surprisingly helpful in just giving you that
more power.
They give you that extra chance shot.
And also, if enemies latch onto them, you get free counter chance, despite the fact you're not being attacked. It means aggro can be drawn.
I gotta say, I'm quite surprised.
What? Over where?
Oh, I think they're in the water.
Well, that's nice to hear, but I'm not.
Yeah, I remember opening that door and someone charging at me from behind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, get used to this, because this is actually probably more open space than you'd be used to in Ren's levels.
Yeah, but Ren's got like a machine gun.
I know. Ren's whole... Yuri's basis is the more open levels. Miyu's more basis is all the open levels, though she does go into one house
I've
area.
not even played as Miyu yet.
Yuri's is basically all, but she does generally get more open areas. Ren's is almost entirely focused on these closed off areas, and even his open areas, like with the him going to the inn, is him going being in an open area and then proceeding to go into a house and then other houses and then other buildings.
Yeah.
He's also one who gets I'm pretty sure some people in Miiverse joked, we're playing Five Nights at Freddy here.
Would it have been quicker just to burn the building down?
Probably would have. I hear the child just had a bump.
Yeah.
Little Hurricane's bonked himself.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're like 20 minutes in, so we should probably end the episode.
Yeah, probably. I've glad you enjoyed walk around a building. Again.
We watched a terrible Let's Play, so you could resume watching a terrible Let's Play.
Yeah, I'm not sure which is worse. Not done anything this... not even talked to any characters. But alright, bye.
Cheerio.